Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the very first episode of the Joshua Sabharwall Show. You'll probably hear me refer to it from here on as the JS Show, just because my name is incredibly hard to say, even for me. I've been saying it for my entire life, and I still have not gotten it down. But welcome to the very first episode of the JS Show. I'm glad that those of you that are listening right now, I'm glad you guys are here for it, but those of you listening in the future, welcome. This is my very first podcast. I've been creating content for a little bit, but I'm continuing to grow and grow, so I'm excited to see where this will go. Let's just get into it. So this is basically going to be the uncut versions of what would be YouTube videos and other content. There's just a lot that I would love to put into a YouTube video, but that would be a really long video every time I posted something. So I just wanted a podcast was a good outlet for that, to be able just to post what I wanted to. So that's what I'm going to do with this. I really wanted to make it where people could listen and they didn't really have to watch. Because I myself, I used to watch YouTube all the time, but sitting there watching videos, it wastes so much time that you could be being productive. So I want people to be able to listen to while they do whatever they're working on. That's kind of what my goal is with this show. But so just a little bit of background of me. I am almost 23-year-old. I live in Oklahoma. I have started an Airbnb business, and I also recently launched a digital marketing agency, or otherwise known as SMMA, social media marketing agency. Got that off the ground. I'm actually in the process of signing my first client, which is super exciting. But I kind of had a revolution this week. Revolution? Yeah, that's probably the right word. It was more or like a breakthrough. I was sitting there at work and listening to just one of the motivational podcasts that I listen to. There's so many. I listen to a lot of Bedros Keuilian. He is legit. So there's a good chance it was him. But it really set it. I mean, I've been working on flipping my mindset, but this flipped the switch for me. It's pretty crazy, but so what it is a lot of people, when they start the journey of financial freedom, they are doing it for what they think is money. Because, I mean, really, to become financially free, you have to be able to buy your freedom. So that's kind of what my mindset was on. Just making money was the main goal. But the main goal should be way beyond that. That should just be a stepping so you get to that money point where you're free. But then what do you do with the money after that? So that's where kind of this podcast comes in. And you're going to see a switch kind of on at least all my personal branding, social media. My businesses will be a little different just because those are businesses, so they're geared a little different. But especially with my personal stuff, you're going to see a big flip in kind of the content that's being put out. Because I don't think it was Bedros that said it. It just really bothered me. I'm sorry. But whoever it was that said it, it was just like so eye-opening that we are on this earth for a bigger purpose than to make money and die. But sadly, that's what a lot of people do. They grow up, go to school, get a job, make money, grow a family, and die. As sad as it is, that's the reality for a lot of people. So I really, especially even people that become financially free, what a lot of people think, we have a bad association with money, a bad relationship with money. I know I did. Money was it was like anytime I got money, I was trying to get rid of it as fast as I could. Whatever I could throw it at, I was throwing money at. Whether it be firearms, whether it be clothes, shoes, whatever, I was throwing money at. Just because it was like my bank account was allergic to keeping it. So it really took that shift in that relationship for me. But now it's like my mindset had to shift once again from okay, money can help buy my freedom, but then to money can buy my freedom and then be a tool. And it doesn't have to wait till you're free to be a tool. Money is a tool right now. God put us on this earth to be able to help others and leave the biggest mark that we possibly could on this earth. And money, as bad of a relationship we have with it as humans, it is a huge tool that we could use. Like, I recently it was today at church. I heard about a situation where people are trying to go and spread the gospel. And they needed, like, I think for their whole trip, it was going to end up being like $100,000 is what they needed, more than what they were expecting. And I was like, man, that's why I want to do what I want to do. That's why I want to be successful the way I want to be successful, because I want to be able to find those people and help them. I wish I could have pulled out a checkbook right then and wrote them a check for it, because that is the goal. The goal is not to make money and be selfish with it and gather all these personal belongings that mean nothing once you die. That's not it. So that's just kind of my goal with everything now. I really changed my goals for a lot of stuff that I'm working on. Yes, my businesses, they have their goals, but the goals with what I do, what I make from those businesses, those have completely changed and have 10x'd what they were going to be. So, that's kind of just my little bit of spiel for today, for today's episode. But I just kind of want to give you, so what this podcast is going to be, it's going to be kind of a hodgepodge of a whole bunch of stuff. That's why I didn't really come up with a clever name for it necessarily, just because one name won't cover it all. A lot of it is going to be self-improvement, self-growth type stuff, because I'm in the process of completely turning my life around from where I was, because it was just, I was in a bad spot, mentally, physically, spiritually, and I've begun to turn those around, but man, this past weekend has really helped me put into perspective where I need to be, and I am so far from it that I want to run at it as fast and as hard as I possibly can. So you're gonna get a lot of self-help stuff through this. I'll be talking about stuff that I encounter. I mean, it's not gonna be stuff that I go look up on the internet and just talk about. It's gonna be stuff that I am encountering day by day. If you're looking for a podcast that's gonna be perfect, that's gonna tell you this is how you become rich in 30 days, this is how you become physically fit and look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his 30s. No, this isn't it. This, especially now, you're going to be able to see, hear, and listen to my journey as I go from where I am today to where I am in the next year, 2 years, 3 years, and on. Content's not going to be great. Just fair warning. But I'm going to do my very best, and I want you guys to hold me accountable. Give me feedback, because that's how I'm going to be able to grow and expand and improve upon what I'm doing. So, I will be posting this on YouTube, on iTunes, and Spotify. So in any of those, leave me reviews, leave comments, likes, just anything that can help give feedback. But yeah. So that's going to be it for today. Be expecting some really great things coming up. The episodes could be anywhere from 10 minutes long to an hour long. It's just going to depend. That's why I wanted to do a podcast type episode on my YouTube channel, but also just put out the podcast. So I thank you guys for joining me today. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're on iTunes, just continue to watch and listen. But yeah, give me your feedback, and I'm excited to see where this goes. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.